Hi, I'm Mark Alves, and welcome to the Mother's Day edition of Twitter Times. Here's a picture of my mom. There's a lot of motherly advice in the news and tips that happened on Twitter this week, so let's get started. Mom taught me to share, and that's what Jen at Pixelscapes is doing. She draws D&D characters, and she shares them on Twitter. But what she adds to it is everyone who retweets it is eligible to be picked in a lottery to be able to decide what she draws next. So think about your organization. What do you share on Twitter? And is there a way you can reward the people who retweet your tweets? Mom taught me I could be anything I set my mind to. Here we have a tweet from Madeline Sklar showing how someone else was convinced that they were a marketer by Twitter. Maybe you grew up to be a CEO. More of them are joining Twitter. Mom taught me to be polite, and being polite is the kind of advice Mike Alton gave on Twitter Smarter to connect with others. Put their needs first, answer their questions, help promote them. Sometimes it's hard to be polite, but what about a sub-fave? Is that acceptable etiquette? The National Post looked at that this week. Some people find the president's tweets impolite at times, but Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey said that Trump's account will not be banned or removed. Speaking of harassment, one recipient of abuse on Twitter is the founder of Moz.com. He reports that over the past 100 days, he's seeing less abuse headed his way on Twitter, even though he's got the word feminist in his bio. What are people saying about your account? Well, TweetDeck rolled out some changes that make it a little bit easier for you to see what people are saying about your tweets. Mom always told you to wash your hands, right? Well, she was looking out for your well-being, so you stayed healthy. And Twitter may be doing the same, being able to predict flu outbreaks up to 6 weeks in advance. Did your mother ever try to set you up with someone? Well, there's a startup dating app, LoveFlutter, that's trying to use your tweets to help set you up. If you can't find more dates, you can at least find more reach, that is, Twitter reach, with these tips from Social Media Today. Does your mom have really no idea what your job is all about? Well, try explaining deep learning. Here's a post from Twitter that can help you do just that. These algorithm changes show the best tweets to you at the top of your timeline, and they also show related content, such as the new People Also Read box. The algorithm changes are working well for some, like @WarChessEagle, but not for some curmudgeons. Opinions are likewise mixed on Twitter's live video strategy that we talked about in the previous video. What's new with that strategy this week is that Twitter said it will now have live highlight shows for the NFL. And you'll be able to watch those videos on Roku with a new video app that Twitter announced. So if you're setting up some technology for your mom this Mother's Day weekend, or maybe you're taking her to a KFC, or maybe nuggets at Wendy's, make sure you're tuning into Twitter, and thank you for tuning into Twitter Times. Happy Mother's Day from me and my mom to you. And check out my profile at Mark Alves on Twitter, where I've got links to everything I shared today and some other news and tips.